Alright, everyone. Now, my channel centers around the investigation of this ancient axial alignment of planets, and also the torus field that was seen globally, which, according to Anthony Pratt, when you ramp up the power, transforms into this plasma formation. From the time when they saw the winged disk, the highly charged magnetic field. And these are different depictions of that cosmic mountain that was formed at one point. And before we get to the chumash Indian rock art, I'd like to take about 2 minutes and listen to David Talbot talking about Anthony Pratt.
Recently, an answer to these mysteries came from outside traditional archaeology, from plasma science and laboratory experiments with electric discharge. Plasma scientist Anthony Pratt of Los Alamos Laboratories has shown that these stick forms recorded electrical events in the sky. Something like the northern lights we see today, but 1,000 times more energetic. And he matches the rock art forms precisely to the configurations taken by electric discharge in the laboratory. The rock art images are explained as sheets of intense electric current in the evolution of a plasma discharge. The central column you see in this stylized representation is the axis of the discharge. Wrapped around the axis is a torus or donut-like tubular sheet of charged particles. The observer sees through the transparent formation, champagne glass above, squashed bell shape below, so the plasma density is greatest at the limbs. Drawn in 2 dimensions, the formation matches the stick man carved globally on stone by the thousands. The 2 dots under the stick man's arms are the exceedingly bright, high-energy radiation called synchrotron radiation, emitted from the center of the torus. The current sheets continually warp as the electric discharge progresses, and this form is not uncommon. A 2-dimensional representation might look like this. Pratt's work has shown that the stickman, the duck-headed version of the American Southwest, and variations from Hawaii to Saudi Arabia, is a plasma discharge formation, a subject on which he is an acknowledged world expert. Pratt's investigation is entirely independent from our own. Thousands of rock art images have enabled a supercomputer to identify formations as seen from different positions on Earth. The fit that he has documented cannot be accidental.
Now, the old documentary that I pulled these chumash Indian rock art images from, the narrator claims that they are simply hallucinating. I can assure you that they are not. Let's take a look. Keep your eye out for the polar configuration and the twisting electrical plasmatic torus field. We cannot let this die. These chumash Indians are more precise than the Egyptians, more precise than the Dogon, and more precise than the Sumerians. From the time of the Eye of Ra and the Eye of Odin. This is what was seen in the sky. This is electricity and plasma. No hallucinations here, simply documentation of that oscillating, morphing electrical torus field. During the breakup of this ancient polar configuration, those pesky 2 dots. This is what dominates the global ancient landscape. It's all electric. Just like the Mayans said, the new sun certainly does not look like the one we used to look upon. Absolutely stunning. From the time when Venus was the queen of heaven. Have a good night, guys.